Most of the funding for the laboratory has come from charity funding, the vast majority of funding. Over the past 6 years, we've had roughly £3 million, so almost $5 million in funding, all from charities. This has made a huge difference to our ability to actually treat any of these diseases. So my position was originally funded as a 5-year fellowship from the UK Society for Mucopolysaccharidosis diseases. And along the way, we've had partnerships with various different charities, all of whom have been extremely supportive, including Jen has just begun, which is our latest partnership really for Sanfilippo 3C. And I think that, you know, without these kind of partnerships, it's been very difficult to get national funding for these programs because these diseases are very rare. So, you know, I think that it's worth bearing in mind that we have the low-hanging fruit of the neurodegeneration world here in lysosomal storage diseases. Diseases such as Alzheimer's are going to be very difficult to treat in comparison to lysosomal storage disease. Recently, there's been a link described between Gaucher disease and Parkinson's disease. Now, I know which one I think is easier to treat, and it's going to be Gaucher disease because that's the one where we have a single gene responsible for the disease. So, in these contexts, I think that we're really on the cusp of being able to make a significant difference to some of these patients and to these families. And I think that it will really help to advance our understanding for diseases where we have multiple genes responsible for them. And, you know, diseases such as Alzheimer's, which may actually be several different diseases. And certainly if you look at patient stratification in these diseases, it's looking that way. So I think that there's a lot of there should be a lot more interest in these diseases. You know, there is some company interest. The orphan drug legislation has made a big difference, I think, to the amount of interest that industry has paid to this area. And there is beginning to become some interest from large pharma in gene therapy and in gene therapeutic approaches. But I think the problem has been that over the years gene therapy has not delivered in the past. So we've had the hype in the past that gene therapy is about to deliver. You know, I started working in gene therapy in 1996, and even then, 5 years before, we'd been told that gene therapy was about to deliver. So, you know, these are iterative cycles and very much self-served sometimes by poor media reporting. And I think that it's important to be realistic about these diseases. We will be able to treat them with gene therapy. We may not be able to cure them with gene therapy, but we can make a difference. I think that's an important thing.